6:18. It is really cold outside. Another weather impact alert for us today because our temperatures are in the 20s and 30s, and it feels like the low 20s on the North Shore. It is really frigid this morning. Make sure you wear multiple layers before you leave. Give yourself a few extra minutes to defrost your cars. Temperatures mostly in the 30s on the South Shore, though it even feels like the upper 20s south of the lake because it is occasionally breezy. Still not terribly windy, but still with those little gusts of wind coming in 20 miles per hour south of the lake, it definitely feels cold right in the city of New Orleans. Cold weather is the reason for the weather impact alert, not only this morning, but once again tomorrow morning, because we'll have those below freezing temperatures north of the lake. Keep those pipes protected if you're north of the lake, of course. Wear a heavy jacket, hat, scarves, gloves, all of that needed today because we do not warm up. It stays cold into the afternoon. We'll have a blend of sun and clouds later today. We'll only be in the upper 40s for our afternoon highs, so we stay in the 40s once again this afternoon. Tomorrow morning, a similar feel, mid and upper 20s for our low temperatures north of the lake tomorrow morning. As we go into tomorrow morning on the South Shore, lower 30s. People, pets, and plants need to be safe and warm and protected both sides of the lake. And like I mentioned, the pipes, just keep them covered if you chose to do so on your north of the lake tomorrow morning. Just keep them wrapped, especially if they're vulnerable pipes and you haven't done it. Just consider maybe still doing that since we're not done with the cold snap just yet. Tonight it'll probably feel like the 20s north of the lake, and it'll stay feeling like the 20s north of the lake tomorrow morning with northerly winds tonight and northeast winds early tomorrow. The winds become more easterly tomorrow. Temperatures still cold all day, near 50 degrees only in the afternoon, so most of tomorrow spent in the 40s. We'll have an increase in cloud cover with rain moving in late tomorrow night. As our upper pattern does change and this upper trough with that really cold Arctic air moves off to the east, we'll see this upper low head in our direction, and out ahead of it we see an increase in moisture and a warm up for us, and that is why we have some rain coming in on Friday, and then right behind it really cold air gets pulled in from up north, and so we'll be in another cold snap going into the weekend. So here's a look at Friday. This system will help spawn a surface system off the Texas coast, so that will be combining with some really cold air up to the north, so there's going to be a lot of snow falling across the southern plains. A lot of snow will continue into the Midwest and mid-Mississippi Valley. Snow and ice possible for the northernmost parts of Louisiana and northern Mississippi. Too warm for us. It's just going to be some rain for us going into Friday, some heavy rain, and we could see some street flooding possible. So here's a quick look at tomorrow, seeing an increase in cloud cover, maybe a few showers by tomorrow evening, but the real heavy rain comes in on Friday morning. That's where we could see maybe some heavier downpours. This will be impacting the Friday morning commute. The timing of this can still change up a bit, but still plan for some heavy rain early in the day on Friday. And as we get into the afternoon, we should be drying up, but the colder air will be moving in behind that system. Our rainfall totals for Friday still look like anywhere from 1 to 2 inches, but some models want to give us a little bit more than that, maybe up to 3 inches. So we'll be watching for maybe some isolated street flooding on Friday, and then really cold going into the weekend. 40s on Saturday, but 50s on Sunday. Good, but chilly as we go into next week as well.